Hello everybody, my name's Ryan and welcome back to the vault. We're here with something new. The real face of a VTuber. I've mentioned possibly becoming a VTuber once or twice. I have a friend that would actually not be my friend anymore, saying I was a coward if I became a VTuber, but... yeah, potato potato. I just won't tell him. Now, this is like Ace Attorney as far as I know. Being very stupid. Anime VTuber stuff. But also, murder mystery. I have to figure out who is the murderer. Oh, I had to click.
So what is this real face you mentioned, prosecutor?
So, what is this real face you mentioned, prosecutor? By real face, I'm referring to the person who actually controls a VTuber, their true identity.
Okay, this real face will influence the development of this case.
Yes, you could even say it's the key to solving it. Just in truth.
So, and do you know who this VTuber's real face is, prosecutor?
No. That's why they're VTubers. Because we can't. I believe I do, and I've collected the necessary evidence to prove it. So if you don't mind, I'd like to start from the beginning. Who ate my pudding? Who the fuck ate my pudding? What are you yelling for? What are you yelling for? I just went to eat my pudding and it's not there. Did you eat it? Your pudding? No. Emily Close, secretary. Then why'd you just stutter? It was you. Just admit it. Slander, what proof do you have? We're the only two people that use this office. If it wasn't you, then who was it? That could be the two unknown third party. What third party? Prosecutor Truth, you're back. Zelda Haas, detective. Detective Haas, when did you get here? A little while ago. Secretary Close said you'd be back soon, so I've been waiting here for you. See, our third party. I bet she ate it. Huh? Ate what? Somebody ate my pudding. Pudding? Wasn't me. Anyway, that's not important. Mr. Truth, there's been an incident. A murder at a VTuber company, to be specific. Excuse me? What do you mean it's not important? I was looking forward to that pudding. Mr. Truth, there's been a murder. You can't be serious right now. Alright, let's get to work then, I guess. But if I ever do find out who took my pudding, it'll be the last pudding they ever eat. So it was you! So what's the case? The head of a VTuber company has been found dead in their office. Police have done a preliminary investigation, but we'd like you to come take a closer look. VTuber company? You don't know what VTubers are? They're virtual YouTubers. Basically, rather than watching real people do their stream or video, they're watching them control an anime version of themselves instead. Anime versions of themselves? Why would anyone watch that? Because they're funny and stupid and can be very cute, okay? I watch Fuamoko. And Gura. And a couple others. Some indies too. I wouldn't badmouth them if I were you. VTubers have a huge audience. You really wouldn't want to make them mad. Why, are they scary or something? Actually, never mind. Case to case. Well, let's just go check it out. I'll lead the way. This is really good music. Like I said before, the victim was the CEO of a Vtuber company. His body was found in his office on April 20th. The person who found him said... Hold on a second. What's wrong, prosecutor? Can you tell me about the victim first? He's the head of a Vtuber company. Like I said, he died from... I mean, can you tell me why he's a chicken? Is this a joke or something? Oh, that. It's because their last name is Chicken. Are you kidding me right now? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I know, in all my years as a prosecutor, I've never seen chicken nuggets dipped in ketchup, right? I know, it's a travesty. And ketchup, have some respect for the dead secretary clothes. Okay. No more sweet and sour sauce, guy. Prosecutor. That was in bad taste. Anyway, what happened to the chicken? That's Mr. Chicken, prosecutor. You know what? I'm calling him Mr. C from now on. So, what happened, Mr. C? I've got how much I already told you. Well, just start from the beginning. Or, how about you just ask me exactly what you want to know? Fine. The deceased is one Mr. Chicken, founder of Lillian Entertainment LLC. What does Lillian Entertainment do? Hold intellectual property rights, put on creative events, sell merchandise. They're basically an agency for VTubers. What's the size of this company? 6 employees and 1 VTuber, including Mr. Chicken. 7 people in charge of one virtual. What's it called again? A VTuber. Try and stay professional, please. Right, VTuber. And who was this VTuber? Her name is Karipa. Creeper? My... Karipa? Hold on, I think I've actually heard of her. Karipa. She's not just a video game streamer. She's been on TV commercials, and even performed in concert. She's popular internationally, too. Whenever I see her, I just think, man, kids like weird stuff these days. And now we're investigating her agency, huh? I guess if she's that successful, it makes sense why she'd need a whole team to manage her, though. Anyway, I've gone off topic. Please continue, Detective Foss. Right, so first, we haven't been able to locate the deceased mobile phone. Okay. He apparently rarely contacted family. The following description is what we could find from his employees and landlord. He was workaholic. If he wasn't sleeping, he was working. He lived alone, he was single, and didn't maintain any close relationships. The only inconsistent thing about him was his work schedule. Maybe it's just the nature of the industry, but he would come and go at random hours, often sleeping in the office overnight. He actually has a bedroom in the office. Did he have any enemies or debts? No, the company itself has some debts, but they're all legal. I'm curious about the missing phone. We're still looking for it. If it turns up, I'll let you know. Thanks, Detective Foss. The victim's carotid artery was slashed by a sharp object, causing blood loss, shock, and finally death. Yeah. I should probably ask where the carotid artery is. The carotid arteries are a pair of blood vessels on either side of the neck, prosecutor. The neck, got it. Please continue. They slit his throat, yeah. No other visible wounds and no signs of struggle. This may be due to the victim having sleeping pills in his system. Sleeping pills? Yes, drugs to help sleep. He also detected some in the cup next to the body, which we have determined to belong to the victim. There's no evidence from the victim's home, office, or medical history that he took sleeping pills habitually. We also found this suspected murder weapon in the office, a paring knife. Where'd you find it? On an employee's desk. I'll explain more about it when the employees arrive later. Got it. 3 things seem suspicious here. First, the assailant wasn't caught in any security cameras. None at all? At 7:03, the victim can be seen in the lobby's camera, where the security desk is, and at 7:04 on the second floor's camera, which is the office's floor. But other than the victim, neither the first nor second floor cameras filmed anything suspicious coming or going. What if the killer lived on the second floor? We've ruled that out. One of the office doors was locked, and the office door was locked when the body was found, so it's highly likely the killer has an office key. And for the second reason, well, please look at this. Look at the second floor's layout. Any resident would have to pass by the security camera to reach the office. I see. What about the window? What about this window? That is our current hypothesis, prosecutor. There is a window just outside the office leading to a rarely occupied alleyway. It's a perfect spot for someone to climb up from. We've already verified that if someone were to enter through this window, they wouldn't be caught in any security cameras. And there's no security cameras in the office itself. There, which brings us to the next point of suspicion. Well, we discovered that the victim's computer stored all the security cameras footage, and all of that footage has been deleted. Can it be restored? We've reached out to an IT specialist, but haven't heard back yet. Finally, please look at this. The victim was killed in his own office chair, and blood from his slashed artery sprayed all over the place. And yet his computer mouse is free of both blood and fingerprints. So the suspect used the victim's mouse to delete the security footage, then wiped that mouse clean. That is a possibility. Either way, it's definitely suspicious that only the mouse isn't covered in blood. Could the suspect be intentionally misleading the investigation? Potentially. We should keep this in mind. And what's the third point of suspicion? The victim was holding something. We think he may have been trying to leave behind a message about his killer. A message? Proudly planted by the suspect to throw off our investigation. That's always how it goes. That's what I was thinking too. But I still think it's best to report it to you. Alright. What's the message? The victim was clutching one of his employee's nameplates in his hand. Every other employee's nameplate was on its owner's desk. Only this one was in the victim's hand. Whose was it? I'll reveal that in a moment when everyone's together. Okay. Oh, this certainly seems like a well-planned, premeditated crime. Judging from how they avoided security cameras, the culprit must have intimate knowledge of this building's security system. At least that should narrow down the list of suspects. From our current estimation, we estimate that the crime took place on April 20th between 7:04 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. How do you know? 7:04 is the time when the victim was last captured on the security camera. 11:30 is based on two things. First, forensic tells us the blood has been congealed for at least 8 hours. Second, the culprit had left the area using public walkways, and 11:30 is the last time a possible subject was caught in public CCTV. Can the culprit have waited until the morning? No, there's a morning market downstairs, starting at 5 a.m. If the culprit were to have left then, someone would have seen them. He also said the office floor door was locked from the outside when the body was first discovered, right? Yes, which is why we've narrowed down the suspects to this company's 6 employees, all of whom have keys. Someone must have committed the crime and locked them up in the office when they left. We first discovered the body. How about that? Hello. This is Misty Rue. She first discovered the body. I actually called all the employees here so you can question them individually. Why didn't you consult me about this first? I figured this would be more efficient. Sheesh. Alright. Time to get to work, Secretary Close. But I didn't bring my legal robes. Why didn't you tell me we'd be working? Thought I'd surprise you. Fine, but you owe me some fancy chocolate for this. Again with the fancy chocolate. Hello, miss. My name is Justin Truth. I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Prosecutor. Yes, And I'm the one charging people with crimes, apparently, not the cops. As any ace attorney prosecutor would. Questions to ask you. Great, you seem like the type of guy who can get things done. And you're kinda handsome. Yow! Why you hit me? Oops, butterfingers. Yep, stream mode on. Pain in that. Want to know about when I found Mr. C's body, right? Yes, but first, if you wouldn't mind telling me your name and occupation. Okay, right. My name is Misty Rue. I do all the admin and accounting work here at Lillian. Administrative staff. Please walk me through discovering the scene of the crime. Okay. Well, like usual, I arrived at the office a little before 9 a.m. I unlocked the office door and walked inside and immediately noticed a large... blood. And then I noticed Mr. C slumped over in his chair. I got so scared I called the police right away. And I thought the first person to discover a body is usually the prime suspect, so I ran down and got the building security guard up here to confirm that I didn't mess with the crime scene before the cops came. That's it, basically. That's exactly what she told us. Thanks. I'm surprised you called a guard up here to vouch for you. That was very careful of you. I'll take that as a compliment. Unless you think I'm a suspect. It's my job to suspect anyone suspicious. Okay, I understand. You're a prosecutor after all. Although I should remind you that everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Anyways, you're guilty. Are you trying to say that before the evidence proves otherwise, I shouldn't think of you as the culprit? If you suspect me above everyone else, just because I was the first one to find the body, well, it's not really fair, is it? Obviously very sad about Mr. C's death, but I hope you understand that I want, first and foremost, to prove my innocence. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply anything. It's fine, I know this is your job. Prosecutor? Prosecutor, the other employees have all arrived. Alright, bring them into the office, please. I didn't accidentally buy a dating sim, did I? Did I? Like this... If this is a dating sim, I'm sorry. I didn't want this to be the first dating sim that I play on my channel. If anything, I was gonna play Necropara, but... yeah, I can't play that one. I was gonna play something else if I was gonna play a dating sim, but... oh well. If everyone could please tell me their name and occupation. My name is Amanda Childs. I'm an illustrator. You can call me Sophie. I'm Karipa's manager, in charge of her business deals and collaborations. Manager. Anna Chen, 3D modeling, Karipa's dad. Oh yeah, right. Papa normally means they're the one that made it. Charge of merchandising, branding and stuff. Prudence Weeks. Faye Ward. You can call me Faye. Project manager. But I guess you already knew. Problem. Who plays Karipa? Also not an officer. The prosecutor assigned this case. How could this happen? None of this will be made public, right? Want to affect Karipa's image? Is that really what's important right now, Sophie? Oh, he just signed a spokesperson deal. Do you know how expensive it is to break that contract? I understand, Sophie, but there are priorities here. So? At least somebody's got to keep the company in mind. Stop arguing. Sorry, I got a little worked up. That's okay. I can understand why. Still, better try and relax. And, can I order some coffee? Can't relax without it. A little too relaxed. Hey, where are you going? I have to go to the bathroom. Is that okay? Fine, go use the bathroom if gotta use the... Wait, no, this is a crime scene. You all can't just walk around willy-nilly. Can you hold that in for a second? Wow, we can't even pee. It's serious business. Can you not cause any more trouble, please? Do I look like a troublemaker? Yes. Jeez, I can't imagine how loud this office must be on a daily basis. Oh, right, that reminds me. Someone explain what this company actually does. We're an entertainment agency in charge of virtual influencers. Alright, that creeper, right? Do you also call her Curry? Yes, Karipa. She's our VTuber. We're very proud of her. Well then, this VTuber you're very proud of. Where is she? That's with the silent treatment. Is she actually digital? Booger in my nose or something? It's virtual, Mr. Truth, so she can't actually be here. Right? But there has to be a puppet master behind the puppet, right? About that, who actually is Karipa's real face? Aren't you guys all coworkers? Don't you know? Well, we're all coworkers, but we mainly do our own thing. But there's 8 people in our chat group. 8? But you, 6 plus the CEO, that's only 7. Sometimes someone has 2 accounts. It's not me. Doesn't matter who controls her. She's still my daughter. This is all a bit strange. Now, keeping a VTuber's real face a secret is incredibly important, even between us. Wait a second. Does no one know Karipa's actual identity? There's one person who might know. Who? Person who pays us every month. Why are you looking at me? So, do you know Karipa's real face, Miss Rue? Since I pay them every month. So, who is it? I can't say. A company secret. Oh no. Miss Rue, I don't know if you fully grasp the gravity of the situation here. But, you'll see I definitely do, Mr. Prosecutor. Karipa's real faces must be kept secret from everyone, even those within the company. And I don't think Karipa's real face has anything to do with Mr. C's murder, right? If our trade secrets are related to this case for whatever reason, please produce official documents saying so. And I'll have no problem revealing that information. Are you serious? Gravely. Whatever. This company only has 6 employees, right? Yes. That is one thing I can reveal to you with confidence. Oh, thanks. You're such a wealth of information. You're welcome. I have to question you all individually. Unless I call your name, please wait outside here. If I can interrupt for a second, Prosecutor. What is it? I have some more info related to the case. Alright, almost forgot. Go ahead. First, about the paring knife, the suspected murder weapon. We found fingerprints of 4 different employees on it. Sophie Allure, Honor Chen, Prudence Weeks, and Faye Ward. Faye looks way too similar to what actually be her, so I can take it out. Possibly. Where'd you find the knife? Ah, Prudence Weeks' desk. Yes, placed right on the desk. Yes, right on top. Purposefully, I take it. I know it seems a bit strange, but as of now, we haven't found any other potential murder weapons. Oh, and the knife belongs to the office. It really is Ace Attorney. They're doing this. Paring knife found on Prudence Weeks' desk. Currently thought to be the murder weapon. Sophie Lure, Anna Chen, Prudence Weeks, and Faye Ward's fingerprints were found on the handle. Now, about the nameplate. The one the victim was holding. Mr. C was clutching Amanda Child's nameplate in his hand. Artist? Yes. Got it. Thank you. Nameplate was held in the victim's cold, dead hand. Why would Mr. G, Mr. C, have grabbed this before he died? Was he trying to tell us something? What's wrong? Hey, Emily, have you seen my notebook? My notebook. To record on my evidence, leads, and suspect testimonies. Isn't it that button in the top right of the screen? Where? The top right. What, are you blind? Oh, come on, that wasn't obvious at all. Nameplate. Very nice dying message. Commute time. Commute time? That wasn't obvious at all. What are you complaining to me for? I'm not the one who put it there. I can handle looking at a dead body like that. You mean Mr. C? Yeah, I figured it'd be too gruesome for you. It was gruesome, but for some reason I could handle it. I mean, I was pretty scared at first, but then it wasn't so bad. Maybe because he's a chicken. Yeah, I still don't get why he's a chicken. All suspects don't seem too fazed by his death either. Right? Usually people would be either angry, scared, or just really sad at a time like this. I wish they were. It's easier to get the truth out of highly emotional suspects. So it's actually more difficult when they're calm? Huh. What? Did I say something wrong? No, I just thought of a really bad possibility. Well, if they're also calm even after much bloody murder, what could that mean? That they're hiding something? I hope not, but we have to consider the possibility. Okay, I'll stay focused then. You're in charge here. Why are you asking me? What? I can't ask your opinion? I guess you should call everyone in for questioning, since we already know who touched this knife. Try asking about the suspect's alibis and who has access to sleeping pills. Also ask about the relationship with the victim. Maybe we can find a possible motive. So many people. What a hassle. This works, so stop complaining. The only one who isn't really suspicious at all. Hey, you're the one who's been making my job harder. Hey, you're that super rude prosecutor. And you're not rude. Even if I am, that doesn't make you less rude. Why are you so uncooperative? That's insulting. You kept important information from us. You have secrets. A woman is entitled to her secrets. Unless you prepared the documentations showing that Kariba's real face is related to this crime. You don't seem nervous about this at all. If I seem nervous, would I be any less of a suspect? You're really good at throwing me off guard. I'll take that as a compliment. It's my fault. I lose my composure too easily. I take my cases very seriously. I believe you. Let's get started here. What was your relationship to the victim? Well, originally we met in college. We went to the same college? Yes, we met in a school club. We had to collaborate on a few projects and realized we worked together well. He was always very determined. After graduating, he went on to start this business. Then one thing led to another, and I ended up being one of his first employees. But the company didn't make any money before we shifted into VTubers. Things were pretty tough before then. Were you Mr. C romantically involved? No way. He said he could never be interested in someone with such a terrible personality. I guess like seeing other people suffer. Anyway. Prosecutors are supposed to sympathize with their suspects at a time like this, right? Please don't jump to weird conclusions. I just mean, if you weren't dating Mr. C, then why did you stick around if the company was losing money? Oh, Mr. C was overly innocent and optimistic. If he had an idea, he just went for it right away. Wouldn't you just love to see someone like that fail miserably? Just kidding. Honestly, I'm so pessimistic that I think his eternal optimism was good for me. It was comforting. Anyway, now the company is doing well and I'm making money, so it all worked out. Well, I can definitely see why Mr. C wasn't interested in you. I'll take that as a compliment. Where were you on the night of April 20th? I left the office that day around 5 p.m. Was anyone still in the office when you left? That day it was just me and Bossman in the office. He was still here when I left. Oh, Bossman means Mr. C. So you're the first one to find the body and the last person you saw before he died. I was the first one to find his body, but I don't know if I was the last person he saw before he died. True. Did you notice anything strange when you left that night? I've already thought about that, but no. Nothing was weird. Is it normal for only 2 people to be in the office all day? Yeah, everyone has a desk here, but we don't force anyone to come in. Most people like working from home when they can. Personally, though, I prefer having more structure in my life. Mr. C said he can't focus at home, so we end up here most of the time. Does that mean Mr. C was alone in the office a lot of the time? If we're not in the middle of a big project, then he'll be here alone a lot. Please continue describing the rest of your night. Okay, I had a date with my boyfriend that night. He works close to here, so when we have a date, I usually walk straight to his office from work. When I got there, he drove us to the movies. What did you watch? I don't remember. You don't remember what movie you saw? My boyfriend wanted to watch it. Some superhero robot crap. Fighting explosions don't do anything for me, but my boyfriend loves it. Movie theater's near my place. After the movie, we ate Italian and then went home, and I went home and he went home, since we had work the next day. So we're basically with your boyfriend the whole night. Yep, I'm sure the movie theater and the restaurant could vouch for that. What time did you go home? 10:35. Remember the exact time? Yeah, I saw the time in the elevator and I remember thinking, oh, it's 10:35. That's it. Great, thank you. Ugh, you have a boyfriend. Damn it. I actually like your personality. Well, guess it's not a dating sim. Do you have any trouble sleeping? Yeah, I'm really a light sleeper. Then if I can't sleep, I get anxious, so sometimes I'll take sleeping pills. But does that have anything to do with this case? I found evidence of sleeping pills in the victim's toxicology report. And now I'm even more suspicious. What brand of sleeping pills do you take? Let me see. This brand. Okay, thank you. I'm at the office's paring knife. Found Prudence's desk, right? And it's the murder weapon? We can't be sure about yet. Can you tell me more about that knife? Who uses it, for example? Sophie uses it the most. She cuts up fruit with it. Sometimes Sophie tells Prudence to help her, so she'll use it too. Why does Sophie ask Miss Weeks to help her? I guess she's easy to take advantage of. Man offers to help sometimes, but she's scared with a knife, so we just tell her no. Miss Allure never asks for you to help? Me? With a knife? Help? Why? I can see why she doesn't ask. I'm not the kitchen type. Uh-huh. I don't think Prudence is the killer, though. Why is that? She's scared of everything, and she hates confrontation. There's no way she could kill anyone. Well, you didn't exactly confront them when you slit them, but it's when you slit their throat from behind. I see. As for why that knife was on her desk, I can only think someone planted it there on purpose to frame her. Who would want to frame Miss Weeks? I don't know. I don't think anyone has an issue with her. Or maybe it was just random. I see. I'll take this all into consideration. The one that looks most like the VTuber. Oh wait, no. Go with the one with the obvious lead. So, Amanda Childs, you're an artist? Yes, but at work, I'm called an illustrator. I like drawing people. Let me ask you one question before we get started. Okay, go ahead. Do you mind telling me your age? 22? What, you think I'm a little kid or something? Sorry, it's just that you look very young, so... I hate when people ask me that question. Or they stare at me like some lolly perv. It's impolite and it's just... Ugh. Sorry. Are you talking about lollipops? Huh? Never mind. It's not my fault my last name is Childs. I should probably change the topic. That makes me so mad. She's my fucking age. What was your relationship with the victim? He was my boss. I was his employee. What kind of person was he? He'd buy a lot of snacks for the office, like macarons. Whenever he wanted me to work overtime, he'd buy me some expensive snacks and say things like "good girl," like a kid. Hey, you're not thinking something that would make me mad, right? Nope. So, did Mr. C ever make you feel upset or uncomfortable? Sometimes he'd make some pervy jokes. Huh? What did he say? He ever took advantage of his power over you to sexually harass you? Huh? I won't say that. Also, Mr. C was really serious about pornographic content. What do you mean? Super serious about a company not creating any kind of pornographic material. Maybe because he thought Karipa looked too young, or because he was worried about how her real face would feel. I know they're not one the same, but I don't think Karipa's real face would want to see her engage in sexual acts. So you don't draw those types of things? Of course not. It's Karipa's mom. I could never draw sexual material. I draw a line that's sensual. Sensual? Yeah, like slightly sexy stuff. No? So, how is sensual material different? Completely different. Sensuality is art. You don't get it all, prosecutor. Yeah, I get it. You can draw a swimsuit, but you can't exactly draw them stripping, you know? Whatever. Where were you on the night of April 20th? Eating dinner with my family at home. Can you give me some more details? We were celebrating because my birthday found a new job, so we got sushi. I love sushi, especially salmon. I ate 6 of them in one bite. It was so good. That sushi place did a collab with a famous YouTuber a while back. Actually, it was so cute. I hope they do another one soon. Sorry, Miss Childs, bud. Huh? Tamagoyaki's the best. Where the heck goes your sushi place to eat egg? You're supposed to eat fish. Fish! What do you care? Tamagoyaki's amazing. It's sweet and hot and Wait, look, kid. Look, she's mad. And that's my fault? I think that's enough with the sushi. Let's talk about times. Times? I was at home all night. My dad brought the sushi home at 6, and then we ate and celebrated until around 7. I was in my room, working. I was rushing to complete a project before deadline. That's it. I didn't go outside. Can your family vouch for your alibi? Sure, they all saw me. If I leave my room, I have to pass by the den. And my grandparents always hang out there until 11 p.m. every night. Okay, thank you, Miss Childs. Do you have trouble sleeping? Trouble sleeping? No. You don't take any kinds of sleeping pills? Nope, I get very good sleep naturally. Do you have any sleep tips you could share? Sleep tips? Mommy brings me warm milk every night before bed and... Mother! I'm sorry, my mother! So embarrassed. So embarrassing. Forget I said that. No problem. I want to ask about the officer's paring knife. Oh, the murder weapon? Please tell me What do you know about that knife? What I know about the knife? I don't even know who it belongs to. I guess the landlord? Was it always in the office? As far as I know, yes. Sophie uses it sometimes. She's actually really good with knives. Sometimes she cuts almonds into cute little bunny shapes. Why almonds? Shouldn't you use carrots or something? It faces bunnies and almonds go together. Almond. I don't understand this company. Sophie can cut an almond and shape a rabbit. That's pretty impressive. It is, right? She's really good with her hands. How about you? Did you ever use that paring knife? Sometimes I use it to open boxes. Boxes? Slight soap in the tape, but then everyone was afraid I'd cut myself and wouldn't be able to work, so they banned me from doing that. Probably a good idea. It was really good for opening boxes. Sure was. About the nameplate Mr. C was holding. I'd like to hear your opinion on that. What nameplate? Does she not know? Let's freak her out then. Going to the police, Mr. C was clutching your nameplate when he died. How? Why? We usually assume it's the victim trying to tell us who killed them. But he was just holding a nameplate. Couldn't it mean something else? Like what? Like, this is the shortest employee in the company or something? The shortest employee? Mr. C is dying and that's the message he wants to get out? Is that not a possibility? Was she just worried about looking like a kid and now she's using her height to her advantage? We're looking into all possibilities. Okay, well, as long as you look into it. Well, if she couldn't have left before 11, then she definitely isn't it. Same brand. $5:30. Solid alibi. Well, in order. You use the knife the most. Sophia Lua. So you're Karipa's manager. I'm sorry about things back there. I hope I didn't upset you, Mr. Prosecutor. It's okay. Someone died, so it's normal to be emotional. You've all actually been relatively calm about everything considering. Thank you. You're a good person for saying that. What's your name? Justin. Justin, I like your name. Can I call you Justin from now on? Okay. Then you can call me Sophie. I'd feel more comfortable that way. I'll think about it. Quite calculated. By the way, well, investigation is private, right? Our investigation is not made public, no. Great. I really worry about things like that. Thank you. Don't mention it. What was your relationship to Mr. C? Mr. C was my boss and the head of the company. What kind of person was Mr. C? Very controlling one. Controlling how? Like, you tell me to get more sleep, or he'd read square meals a day, or even comment on my outfit sometimes. It's not like he was my dad, right? Is he interested in you? No way, I have a boyfriend. Alright, another non-single one. Definitely not a dating sim. Alright. Could I just say he cared a lot about his employees? Guess so. Even though sometimes he'd tell really gross jokes. Did they make you feel uncomfortable, like sexual harassment? Depends on how you define sexual harassment. Like dirty jokes is sexual harassment, then you guys would probably be swamped with cases, right? As prosecutor, I can't give my opinion on that. I just think everyone should follow the law. No, Mr. C actually tried something with me. I'd kick him right where it hurts. I know exactly where man's weak point is. Great, you definitely didn't have to show me. Don't have to show me. Don't worry, prosecutor. I won't hurt you down there. Oh, hold on. What's wrong? I just remembered something. Both Amanda and Honey had pretty big arguments with Mr. C recently. I? The digital modeler here.
kind of arguments. I don't know what honest was about, but you could ask Misty. She's the one who told me. But for Amanda, I heard Mr. C threatened her and made her cry. Threatened her? Can you give me more details? Sure. That day, Amanda was with Mr. C in the meeting room all afternoon. They stayed in there until everyone else but me went home, so it was just us three in the office. Then the meeting room door suddenly flew open and Sophie ran to the bathroom. So I pretended to get up and fill my water bottle, and I could hear Sophie crying in the stall. She was in there a little over 10 minutes. I asked if she was alright, but she just hugged me and kept crying. She kept saying I might have to quit and Mr. C threatened me and stuff. Why? I don't know, she was really upset. I could barely make out anything else she was saying. I asked her why, but she didn't answer me. And then what happened? Then Mr. C came out and asked her to go eat dinner with him. She seemed scared, but she still went. I tried to tag along, but Mr. C and said they had something to discuss together and didn't let me go. Do you know what they discussed? Nope. I asked, but no answer again. I thought it was super weird because Mr. C never has private meetings with Amanda. Now, what happened with Amanda quitting?
She didn't come to the office for the next 3 days. When she finally did, she seemed really down. I asked, what was all that about quitting? And she just said, don't worry about it, it's fine. She looked like she didn't want to talk about it, so I didn't push. But she seemed off, and I was scared she did something stupid. What do you mean by off? I'm not really sure, but it was just a feeling. How about Mr. C? Did he seem different at all? Nope, same as always. Okay. Do you remember the date? Tuesday in late March. Maybe March 21st or 28th? Okay, thank you. Not enough time today, so I'll confirm the details next time. Can you tell me where you were on the night of April 20th? You're in my alibi? Oh, I think I'm the only person who knows where I was. Where was that? I was working at home, but I live alone, so no one can vouch for me. You live alone? Yep, it's easier to bring guys home that way. I didn't ask that. Would you be interested in joining me there for a cup of tea, prosecutor? Not usually a good thing. Seem like you great conversation. Please spare me. You should really lighten up a bit, prosecutor. Anyway, you can take a look at this. What is this? My work chat from that night. Look how quickly I was responding to messages. I couldn't respond that fast if I were committing a murder, right? I don't think this would qualify as an alibi, but I'll take it into consideration. You're asking us these questions because you think the killer is one of us, right? It's all protocol. Since the murder took place in your office, it's normally questioning employees first. That didn't sound like a no. Please don't push it. Sorry. Do you have trouble sleeping? Sure, my job is pretty stressful. Sometimes there's a big collaboration event that stresses me out and keeps me up, so I'll take some sleeping pills. So you take sleeping pills often? I guess. I always have some at home. What's the brand? Let me check. This one. Thank you. Still have someone nice and warm to hold at night is the best medicine of them all. Don't you think, prosecutor? Please don't make me uncomfortable, or I will detain you. Tell me, prosecutor. Big spoon or little spoon? Keep dreaming. That's from an old Hong Kong movie, isn't it? You really know your pop culture, Mr. Prosecutor. But shouldn't you wait till I've gotten all wet before saying that? This one. Make me all wet yourself. Okay, it was my fault. You can stop talking now. What a shame. There's a paring knife in your office, right? Yes. Yep, I use it a lot. Can you tell me more about it? It's a bit dull. I keep meaning to bring a sharpener into work. What do you use the knife for? Cutting fruit. I'd like to start cooking more complicated meals, but the office isn't really set up for that. I often do use that knife. I guess I bring fruit to work every few days, so I'd say I use it every few days. Does anyone else use a knife? Why do you ask? No particular reason. Well, as far as I know, I'm the only one who uses it. Oh, really? Yep. Okay, thank you. Miss Allure said Anna Chen and Mr. C had an argument recently. Can I ask you about that? Oh, she told me about that. Told you about that? Alright. Well, March 31st was the day before the tomb sweeping long weekend. That day, only Mr. C and I were in the office. Figured it'd be like that all day, but then Anna came in at around 3 p.m. She was all worked up, bugging boss man around. Had a meeting the day before, which was about selling adult merchandise. Pornography. Yeah, on March 30th, she randomly called everyone in the meeting and said we're going to start selling adult Kariba content anonymously. That day, Anna was the only one not in the office. I guess she read about it on chat and came in the next day to pick a fight with Mr. C. Why pick a fight? Anna loves her daughter, so she doesn't want Mr. C selling adult content. I guess Mr. C saying we'd start doing it officially, but anonymously, was the last straw. Was the argument bad? Punches were thrown. I actually got pretty scared. Then Anna threatened that she'd make Mr. C pay for what he did, stormed out of the office. Do you believe that she'd make him pay? I don't know, but she was really mad. I asked Mr. C what happened. He said, don't worry, it's fine. I didn't ask anything else, so that's all I know. Okay, thank you. It was on your desk. You do graphic design and product development, right? That's right. Could you please sit a little closer to me? I can't question you if you're all the way over there. But your eyes are scary. I always said I have nice eyes. They look like they're about to shoot laser beams. For sure I can't do that. Can you please just calm down and stop laughing, Emily? Can that nice lady question me instead? Legally, a secretary can't do a prosecutor's job. But, just get over here. I swear, don't bite. Really? Really, really. What was your relationship to the victim? He was my boss. Can you tell me a little more about him? He was nice, but sometimes he made me do things I didn't want to do. What kind of things? He'd bring me outside with a lot of people I didn't know. It was scary. And? He didn't care if I didn't want to. I'd have to sit with that group of people and discuss work things. And that just sounds like a meeting. So scary. What were those meetings about? Merchandising products. Don't you work in merchandising? Sorry, I was loud. Please come back. Mr. C could have gone by himself. He's been here for so long. Why did he need me to go too? Because it's your job and he's your boss. You know what? Forget it. Where were you on the night of April 20th? At home, sleeping. From when till when? I don't remember. I didn't check the time. Do you always sleep at the same time? Sleep a lot whenever I'm tired. I like to sleep. It feels safe. I don't need to see anyone. You really don't like other people, huh? Does sleeping so much affect your work, though? We're not required to come into the office. I only come in when I need to check out the new products. Can anyone else confirm that you were home sleeping? Misty can. Misty Rue? Why? She's my roommate. We live together. Oh, so she was there at the same time? No, she had a date, but she came home a little after 10 and saw me. After 10? But no one can testify where you were before then. No, sorry. Okay, thank you. Do you have any trouble sleeping? No one's around, then I sleep very well. Wow, you really don't like other people, huh? So if you can't sleep, what do you do? I think about how much I don't like people being around. I mean, what do you do to fall asleep? Oh god, come back, please. I mean, let's say you can't sleep. Anything you would do to help you get to sleep? Hide my dreams. You're not asleep yet. I like dreams. They have everything. Everyone loves me, dreams. You seem very creepy for some reason. Seems like dreaming solves all your problems, huh? But to enter those dreams, do you ever need to take sleeping pills? No. Misty does. Misty Rue? Yes, my roommate. Does she take sleeping pills regularly? She doesn't sleep well. Do you know where she keeps her pills? Her drawer. Got it, thank you. I want to ask you about the office paring knife. Could you tell me a bit about it? Paring knife? What do you want me to say? Who uses it, or who belongs to it, etc.? I don't know who bought it, it's just always been in the office. As for who uses it, mostly Sophie. Well, sometimes she asks me to cut fruits for her. Cut fruits for her? Yeah, like when a client comes, sometimes Sophie asks me to cut up fruit for them. I should ask you. Why doesn't she do it herself? I don't know. Okay. Hey, Miss Luke's younger than you, right? Yeah? But you still let her tell you what to do? Well, don't you think that's odd? But I guess she seems older. Is that so? Anyway, do you know where we found the knife? In a drawer under the sink? Found it on your desk. Eh? Why would it be on my desk? What do you think? I don't know. I don't know anything. No wonder there was blood on my desk. But I really don't know why the knife would be there. Okay, I understand. Does that make me a suspect? That's what I'm here to determine. Not me, really. Amanda doesn't have access. Same brand. Same brand. Same brand. 3 have access to the same brand. Alright, let's ask Connor. I'm a Chen, right? You're a digital modeler? Well, accurately speaking, I'm Krupa's father. What do you mean by that? It's common this field to refer to creators of Vtuber as their parents, and that generally the artist and the modeler. Usually we refer to the artist as the mother and modeler as the father, but it can also be the other way around. Sometimes the Vtuber's real face can also be referred to as the mother, father, etc. Why are you the father? Aren't you a woman? Maybe I'm more masculine qualities. I don't know, but I don't mind it. Alright, then, since you brought it up, I'm assuming you're quite proud of your daughter. Of course, she's the apple of my eye. Anyone would be proud to be her mother or father. This child doesn't mention she was Krupa's mother. And it brings shame to our family. If a mother can't be proud of her daughter, then what kind of role model is she going to be? Such a nervous wreck, honestly. I don't know what to do with her. You get really into character, huh? I think it's understandable for Miss Childs to be nervous since there's a murder case. You really don't have to make excuses for her, prosecutor. She should be able to keep herself composed. That's so.
What was your relationship, Mr. C? He is my boss and bastard to use my daughter for money. That's quite direct of you. Could you tell me a bit more about what you think of him? I have conflicting views on him. One is that he is a bastard to use my daughter for money. The other is that he's a trustworthy business partner. He makes everybody money. His policies are sound. He's easy to get along with. I was proud to be working under him. Yet you said twice that he's a bastard who uses your daughter for money. Seems that like that really bothers you. Wouldn't it bother any parent to see their pride and joy taken advantage of? Does that perv was always skating right on the edge? Edge of what? Edge of full-blown pornography, that's what. Made my daughter flash her underwear wear skimpy swimsuits. He even released mouse pads with raised padding where their breasts are. Sex is human nature and all, but I still don't like it. I see. Assuming you were relatively outspoken against those decisions. Our company actually has a policy against pornographic content, you know. Mr. C would still insist on racy merch that pushed it right up to the edge. I didn't have a say, of course. Creepers Lillian's intellectual property. So Mr. C always had the final word. I see. But regardless of how I feel about all that, he still didn't deserve to be murdered. I'll do anything I can to assist with your investigation, prosecutor, so just let me know what you need. Thank you very much. Where were you on the night of April 20th? What kind of stupid question is that? I was at home. At home doing what? Sleeping. Why didn't you just pause? I didn't pause. I was at home sleeping. From when to when? From around 5 p.m. to 10 p.m.? I don't know for sure. Is that your normal sleep schedule? No, I don't have a normal sleep schedule. When work makes me tired, I sleep, and then I wake up and keep working. Doesn't that affect when you can be in the office? We don't enforce regular office hours here. As long as we can finish our work, we just come in when we need to. Anyone else confirm that you were here at home? That you were at home? Probably. Not. Are you certain about that? I live alone, so yes, I'm certain. Okay, thank you. No alibi, no real times. Do you have any trouble sleeping? I don't keep a specific sleep schedule, so I don't have any issues. Do you ever take sleeping pills or have sleeping pills at home? You just remind me of something. What? I get headaches a lot if they're bad, and I can't sleep. Once I got one so bad I couldn't sleep for days. Man ended up giving me some sleeping pills. Then I could finally sleep. This child usually takes sleeping pills. No, I think she just prescribed them once. Not something she usually takes. When was all this? About a month ago. Still have any of those pills left? Of course not. She only gave me 2, and I took the first one that night. What about the other one? Other one? Really, I lost. Sorry, but let me get this straight. Man, I gave you 2 sleeping pills, but you only remember taking one of them. Sorry, I only remember taking one. I wonder why. For sure. You know this makes you more suspicious, right? Okay, then I'm more Then I'm more suspicious. I really don't know what I did with the other pill, that's the truth. If that makes me more suspicious, then it is what it is. Pretty pragmatic, huh? Okay, I understand. Please tell me about the office's paring knife. Its landlord Sophie uses it a lot. Is she the only one who uses it? Not sure, since we all come into the office at different times. Try asking Misty, she's here the most. Do you use the knife at all? Me? I'm a dad, you know. I don't go into the kitchen. Can you be a little clearer with your answer? Saying you've never used the knife before? Like I said, I'm a father. I don't use the kitchen. Never touched that knife. I don't know if I should be more concerned by your gendered stereotypes or the fact that you're not actually a father, but I get what you're trying to say. Alright, let's see. Hello. Good afternoon. And your position here is? A little nervous. What do you want me to say? Just answer my question normally. Afraid I'll mess up. Can't mess up if you tell the truth. Okay, then I'll try my best. Tell me something to help me relax. I don't get nervous with the prosecutor, don't worry. Thank you, that helped a lot. Mention it. Keeping me comfortable is my job. My name is Faye, the project manager here. I'm Justin Truth, the prosecutor on this case. Okay, I'm ready to get started. What's your relationship to Mr. C? Hero and villain. Huh. Like an evil demon brought down by a brave warrior of light. Who is the villain and hero in this situation? I'm the hero, of course. How could I be an evil villain? You realize that evil villain you're talking about has actually been killed, right? Are you saying you did it? No way, I'm saying I wasn't saying I'd actually do it. Villains and heroes need each other, you know? They don't actually want one another to perish. Alright, that's enough fiction for now. Can you tell me what you thought of Mr. C? I think he's narrow-minded. Oh? It's too old school, always shutting down my ideas. The Vtuber industry is about creativity and newness. Shouldn't we be more progressive? He's always saying that's unprecedented, like it's a bad thing. He's just too lazy to take chances. Alas, the hero always vanquishes her foe in the end. So can I say the two of you had a bad relationship? Now we have a great relationship. I just said you didn't see eye to eye on work. Sure, but that's work. He's a good person and we have a good relationship. I guess I would say had. That's it. I have anything else to say. Okay then. Why do you look so tired? Where were you on the night of April 20th? My friend's house. What's your friend's name and where do they live? I can't say. Excuse me? I'm being serious here. Well, that's breaching my friend's privacy and I can't do that. It'll also make or break your alibi. Do you not realize that? But I have proof. It's really with them. Hold on. You mean her? Look, that's his hand. We work together. Sword. That's a hand. It could be anybody's. It does not count as proof. And more. Serious, I was there. You just don't want to identify me, right? Right. What time were you together? Around 7 to 10. What were you doing? Watching a show. On TV? Oh, the internet. Alright, that'll be all. Sorry and thanks. Do you have any trouble sleeping? Trouble sleeping? I usually sleep pretty well. Usually? Sometimes I'm thinking of a new project, and then I get so into it I can't sleep. I won't sleep until the afternoon. Huh? What do you mean you don't sleep until the afternoon? I mean, I can't get to sleep, so I don't fall asleep until the afternoon. The next day? It's a long time to be awake. Wait a second. When do you usually go to bed? The sun comes up. Night owl. Got it. Doesn't that affect your work? Not really. I come to the office in the afternoon if I need to. C doesn't leave until late anyway, so it's fine. You guys have a very unique office culture here. Do you ever take sleeping pills? Nope. I don't take sleeping pills. Great, thank you. Should have enough evidence now. Do you ever use the paring knife in the office kitchen? Yeah, I pick it up sometimes. What do you mean, pick it up? I mean, pick it up, but I don't use it. Why'd you pick up a knife if you're not gonna use it? Yeah, sometimes I get stressed. So stressed, I just like to hold it and fantasize about killing everyone that... Sorry, I was just kidding. It wasn't funny. I'll almost call Detective Hawson here. Alright, well, don't laugh, but please don't tell me another joke. I'm serious this time. Sometimes I like to take the knife and wave it around, pretending I'm an assassin or something. I told you not to laugh. Sorry. So that's why you pick up the knife. Yeah. Do you do that a lot? Maybe twice a week? Do people know you do that? No, I'd never tell anyone. Yep, probably a good idea. Alright, that's all. Alright, let me make sure. I love that they all have different music for them. Did I? Ask her. Yeah. Sleeping pills, but don't know what kind. Same kind. Also don't know, but had one. Has access to the same kind. Same kind. Doesn't. Seven 4 to 11:30. $60 from Amanda. $11 would take too long, so both are 30 minutes, so $10:30, but could have left. $7.
Alright. Only one person who has no alibi has handled the fruit knife and recently had a dispute with the victim. Both had a dispute. Honor, prudence, faith. Too much overtime. Alright, hang back. It was closed. What? Don't give me that look. What do you think about playing that mock trial stuff again? Judging from all of the information I've gotten so far, there can be only one suspect. Doesn't matter. You can't do things like that. It's not according to protocol. Oh, we catch the culprit every time, don't we? Yeah, go again. Come on. Please stay and help out. I'll buy you an ice cream. Yeah, fine. But if you get reported, you're on your own. I know. Painful. Honor Chen. What? According to our investigation, you are the only possible culprit. Hold on, it wasn't me. How'd you lie to me? It isn't even legal. Can you just accuse whoever you want? Do you understand games? It's called tutorial. You think this is a game? Order. An impromptu court is now in session. May all testify on your own behalf. Afterwards, I will make a final decision. Do you have any objections, Mr. Chen? Miss Chen? Guess I don't have much of a choice. You're really not the killer. Now's your chance to prove it. Let's get started. Since the office door was locked and the culprit didn't appear in any of the cameras, his high ability is familiar with the building. 6 employees with a key, only one has no alibi, plus the means and motivation to murder Mr. C. Chen, you are currently the only suspect. You're right, I can't provide an alibi and everyone knows I didn't like Mr. C. That doesn't mean I want him dead, and I don't know what means you're talking about. I've been way too presumptuous about all this. I'm not the killer. Taking account of both sides, Prosecutor Truth, please present any evidence you have. I'd like Misty Rue to assist me there, if possible. Huh? Me? Okay, how? Answer my questions. Okay. Where were you on the date on March 31st? That was last week. That was the last workday before a 3-day weekend. So I was at office like usual. Chen come to work that day. Leading question. As an arbitrator, I can't allow that. You don't need to answer that, Mr. Mrs. C came in around 11 a.m. and Honor came in at 3 p.m. No one else came in as far as I know. Anything out of the ordinary happened that day? Honor, Mr. C had an argument in the meeting room. It even got a little physical. Please describe the argument in more detail. Honor came into office specifically to see Mr. C. He was really upset when she arrived. They went in and talked for a little bit. Then Anna grabbed Mr. C by the shirt collar. Mr. C swiped her hand away, and then Anna actually tried to hit him in the face. There was a little struggle, and they broke some stuff in the meeting room. I don't know how long it lasted. They only stopped it once I started to scream. It scared me, since Anna is usually so chill. What are they arguing about? C wanted to start making adult creepy merchant honestly. They made Honor very angry. Anything said during the argument you specifically remember? Yes. Honor screamed, "You'll pay for this," you just wait and see. And she stormed out of the office and slammed the door. As I'm sure everyone heard, Honor Chen was at odds with the victim's recent work decision, even engaging in physical altercation with him. She also left the office with a threat assuring Mr. C she would make him pay. That can be interpreted as declaring a criminal intent and with it ample motive to harm Mr. C. I've noted your testimony, prosecutor. Is there anything you'd like to refute, Mrs. Chen? It's all a misunderstanding. Please let me explain. Honor Chen, modeler. What Misty said did actually happen, but I was just angry, that's all. I texted Mr. C later that night, apologizing everything was back to normal. I know I don't have a great alibi, but I've never used that knife before, so how could I be the culprit? Hearing Mr. C's testimony, I can understand why you'd think I did it, but it's all a misunderstanding. Misty didn't know we already made up. I think it's just jumping to conclusions to assume that one measly argument led me to murder. Your rebuttal has been noted, Mr. Chen. What do you think, prosecutor? I'd like to clear up some details if that's okay. Go ahead. That's what I look like? From what Miss Roos says, you threatened Mr. C with making him pay. I don't think that's something you'd normally say unless you've meant it, no matter how angry you are. Man, I slightly lost control, but again, I think my anger was justified. Some of our previous merch was a little racy, fine, but our actual pornographic material is not part of our company policy. Even if it is anonymous, what would happen if your company's reputation once word got out? Mr. C made a unilateral decision and wasn't taking anyone else's thoughts into consideration. So yes, I was mad. I'm Karipa's father. Of course I was mad. I agree I could have handled things better, but I won't apologize for getting pissed off. Understood. You said you already apologized, and the two of you came to an understanding. Can you tell me a little more about that? After I calmed down, I felt bad about some of my behavior, about hitting Mr. C specifically. I sent him a text apologizing, but also restating my position on the merch. He said he figured my reaction to the news would be the strongest. He said he understood. Now, I felt and accepted my apology. Smooth things out, came to an understanding? Yes. He told me not to tell anyone this, but I guess these are special circumstances. Lucia assured me that the pornography wouldn't be a normal thing going forward, and aside from this one time, it wouldn't happen again. Do you believe him? Lucia has always kept his word, so yes, I believed him. Do you have any proof to substantiate these claims? I have the text. You can look at them. Detective Foss? I'm here. Let me see this. Tell the truth, prosecutor. Okay, thank you. No probs. Is hitting Mr. C across the line. If you would mind reiterating where you were on the night of the murder? At home sleeping alone. From when to when? I don't know exactly what time, around 5 to 10 p.m. Anyone who can corroborate those claims? Any witnesses? There is absolutely nobody. Thank you. And how does the fact that you've never used that paring knife before prove that you're not the killer? Well, from your questions, I can assume you think that knife is the murder weapon. As far as I know, Sophie's the only one who uses it, which I figure should make her more suspicious than me. So you haven't used it recently at all? Not just recently, I've never used it once. Can you prove that? Can I prove it? That I've never touched something before? No, but isn't that what fingerprints are for? Fingerprints, huh? Okay then. Refute with evidence. Please turn your attention to Exhibit 1. What is this? Here, Miss Chen. Using fingerprints to see who has touched something is generally the most direct and reliable method. And this report here is exactly that. A fingerprint analysis on a suspected murder weapon. Pay attention to this name here. That's right, it's yours. Your fingerprint was found on the knife. Impossible. Never used it before. How good? Wait a second. Remember now. I have touched it before. A 3D model of something holding a weapon. I'm holding a weapon, so I held it as a reference. Just remembering this now, isn't that a bit convenient? Not lying. Listen, how could someone kill Mr. C with that tiny knife? Would he resist? He might have. Sleeping pills showed up, but his toxicology report. Sleeping pills you admit to taking. You may have apologized to Mr. C, but you also admit being angry at him. That combined with conveniently forgetting about holding the murder weapon means you're still our top suspect, Miss Chen. It wasn't me, I swear. I have more proof. Do you have something more to say, Miss Chen? Yes. Tell you the truth this time. Sorry, but I lied about my alibi. I was at home, but I wasn't sleeping. Actually, I'm Karipa's real face. Ha! You're sure? Keeping me company, everyone. See you next time. Catch me if you can. streaming last night, so I've got a whole audience of witnesses. That's gotta be good enough alibi, right? Wait, what? Wait a second. She's lying. I'm Karipa's real face. I was the one streaming last night. You both wait a second. They're both not telling the truth because I'm Karipa's real face. What the? You're both kidding me right now. Shouldn't that be my line? Takes a lot of guts to lie about something like that. Why I tell you the truth? Why is everyone else lying? What's going on here? Can someone please tell me what the heck is going on here? They use a vocoder to stream? Yes, and because of that vocoder, it's impossible for us to figure out who Karipa's real face is through voice analysis. Wouldn't people want to listen to her real voice? Why would she want to change it? Because there's a lot more than just her voice. Karipa's outgoing, bubbly, and she interacts with her audience no matter who they are. That's why she's so popular. About the IP address. She uses a VPN to spoof her IP, so that's also no can do. Account info. All Karipa's accounts are account info is stored in Word documents and can be accessed and edited by anyone in the company. Like checking all the employees' homes you set up for streaming. They all work remotely, so everyone has mics and webcams. Oh, come on! This is an entertainment agency or a spy syndicate! It is said that VTuber fans are always trying to figure out who they really are, so they've implemented some basic anti-tracking precautions. Did we get that search warrant yet? I still haven't heard back from the court. Heck, they're usually so fast. I'll do what I can first. I'd like Detective Haas to follow up on their alibis, too. There should also be some info we can dig up online. Can you check into that, Emily? I'll buy you a lollipop if I can. Steak dinner. Good. You realize how busy I am? Think a lollipop will persuade me? Fine, steak dinner. That's more like it. Alright. I wasn't able to ask everyone and everything in detail last time because of time constraints. What? Are we done talking? Can't you go to something else? Can't a girl enjoy the view? Ew, you're gross. Ow, that hurt! You deserve it. She was calling you hot, you idiot. Report. Sorry, I interrupted your little moment there. What little moment? It wasn't any moment. Don't deny it, prosecutor. You'll break hearts that way. Could you not lecture me, please? Just say what you came here to say. We have some new info about time of death. What is it? You watched Karipa's stream from that night and saw that Mr. C was leaving comments. What? Last comment he made was 9:50. You checked the IP and confirmed it was sent from the victim's computer. The computer that was covered in his blood, you mean? Yes, which puts the new time of death between 9:50 and 11:30. Wait, his mouse wasn't bloody, right? Or could he have unplugged another computer's keyboard and used that instead? The victim's computer had security measures in place, making it impossible to add other hardware. In addition, relying on the mouse alone to delete comments would have been extremely difficult time-wise. We tested it. So the mouse can't explain anything right now? Right. Also, we did some more digging into Lillian Entertainment. We were able to make 2 major discoveries, even with Misty Rue refusing to cooperate. Why can't she cooperate? We have 4 people that said they are her, and we need them for an alibi. First, the company's finances are in great shape. No monetary pressure at all. Second, all messages from Karipa's main account have been deleted. Who deleted them? We don't know, but we do know they were deleted after the murder took place. Every employee can log into her account, right? Got anything else? No, I know, but I'll keep investigating. If there's anything you want me to check into first, just let me know. Ah, and if you two want to have some alone time, just put a sock on the doorknob or something. We were not having any alone time, alright? Don't be an idiot. Okay, sorry. What are you looking at? You get to work too. Alright. Well, that's that. And for this episode, Thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribing the bell, and I'll see you all next time in the vault. Peace.